Perfect. So this helps community. Together we can reach the highest peaks. So what we're going to be talking, always a disclaimer, very important. You must be an adult to participate. Normally it's 18 years or older, depending on which country you are in. This presentation is for illustration purposes only. The official compensation plan rules over any discrepancy, meaning that if you go in the terms and conditions in the back office, you should find all the details about the comp plan. This is not an investment opportunity. Income is solely generated based on sales. Each individual can achieve different results depending on many factors, such as personal effort, skill, and level of participation. The income generated can vary considerably from one person to another. For example, you can earn zero, like you can earn to $100,000 a month. It's all up to you how it can be done, but you got to know that we encourage a realistic approach and careful management of your expectations. Like any business, this is a business. It is possible to lose money, and Des Alpes is currently in the pre-launch phase. Information, figures, and examples may be incomplete or subject to change, and updates may be implemented without prior notice. Excuse me. This Alpes community will create a longevity. We all know everything will be based on daily shopping, which is strongly incentivized here. This is what we are putting in place, right? A global marketplace. So it's all going to be done on daily shopping, any things that are available in the world. So let's look at the marketplace compensation plan. You all know if you see the first part of the presentation, it's all done within a matrix, okay? How you are going to build your system, your matrix. This is how you're all going to be paid within the comp plan. We all know that retail client is free, must be sponsored by an affiliate or referred by a member, can buy products and services at retail price only. There's no advantages right now just to be a retail client, okay? Access to a basic client portal. There's no referral link, no positioning in the 2x20 matrix. And to come, that will be able, will be able to purchase promotional discounts, coupons, and gift cards once the system is implemented in a global marketplace. Well, remember, it's $20 US monthly. I got a precise US. See, these are the small corrections that have to be done. Okay, $20 goes immediately into that 2x20 matrix in the plan for the marketplace payout. But that $20 will come back to you. You receive $20 in benefits once you shop. Okay, once you start shopping, those benefits coming from the system will be coming back to you once you start shopping. So actually, when you think about it, and if you look at it properly, this $20 is coming back to you. It's simply to put you as a member and it access you to a member portal with a referral link. So now you have the possibility to refer people into the system if you wish. You're positioned into the 2x20 matrix, and you pay up to 25% less than a retail client. So for your products and services. So this is also the advantage to be a member, is that you will pay less as a retail client. That's an advantage that has to be put. Receive up to $25 in commissions on returns from the marketplace on all direct referrals. So when you're direct referrals, and this is one level only, members, you can get paid on your referrals on one level only, okay? But you will get 25% commission from the returns, not on the price of the product, but what's coming back to the system. This is important. A member with badge, so you must refer one new member. Once you refer one new member, now you have a badge, and you're eligible for the entrepreneur status, okay? This is where you become an affiliate as an entrepreneur. Now, what's the cost? It's $9 per month. So the $20 to be a member plus $9 a month to be an entrepreneur. That's the true cost to be an entrepreneur with Des Alpes. Full access to your affiliate dashboard, reports, tracking, sponsorship, everything is there. You have a complete business center once you pay that $9 a month. You're eligible for the residual volume for marketplace, 10 levels deep. So you have different earning methods. Retail referrals, as I say, direct. Main matrix, now you're part of the 2x20 residual volume. and also access to the matching bonus to 5 generations. Ambassador is $100 a month. So the 20 plus 9 plus 100 completes the 129, what we call the fast track right now in the back office. So it's a $100 a month. That $100 goes ambassador plan 100%. Des Alpes keeps nothing. We give that all back to whomever is building as an ambassador. So you get to access monthly Ambassador One media educational courses, eligible for residual volume from global marketplace up to 20 levels deep. So depending, conditions apply. Depending on the level of ambassador you reach, you open up more and more levels up to 20 levels deep. And you're eligible for the compensation plan, Ambassador 1 to 7. Okay. So let's get into the how it's distributed. We call it residual volume. Residual volume comes from the shopping, and you have the matching bonus. This is where it's separated in two. So 25% of returns from the global marketplace. So whatever comes back to the system is distributed 20 levels deep, and the other 25% is distributed for the sponsor lineage on 5 levels. Okay. So this is very clear, separated in two. Each participant is a shopper who's eligible to the comp plan as an affiliate are entrepreneurs and the ambassadors. Note that only members are positioned in the matrix. Remember that? That way I put that in at the beginning. Pay up. So 25% of returns, so whatever comes back, are distributed in the 2x20 matrix, 20 levels up. Entrepreneur, 25% of returns from directly sponsored shoppers. So that's what's been added to 25% from each, whenever they shop, whatever comes back, you get 25%. And you receive residual volume from 10 levels deep. Also, ambassador, 25% on returns from direct leads. Same thing. All your direct referrals, you're always going to be touching 25% on their shopping and receive residual volume up to 20 levels deep. Plus, you're eligible to Ambassador Comp Plan 1 to 7. And remember, all income here are in USD, okay, United States dollars. That's how the whole system worked. Just that it was forgotten. This was added again, just to give a note. So, you on your direct referral. So this is a sponsor lineage. 25% of returns from global marketplace are distributed and matching bonus. Sponsor lineage. So this is your first level. These are the ones you sponsored. Well, you get 50% from all first level income coming from the marketplace. All right. On your second level, you get 20% from all their income coming from the marketplace. On your third level, it's 10%. Fourth level, it's also 10%. Up to 5 levels deep now, you get 10% from all fifth level income. So they make $100, you get $50. Last line, 10, they make $100, you get $10. So this is happening on their sponsor lineage. This is what's going there. So let's give an example on a return from a purchase. What returns to the system? Let's say there's a purchase of a product or service, whatever, paid price is $50. And from that $50, a return of $10 comes back to the system. This is what's distributed, okay? This is the $10 that will be divided in 4 parts in a system. So the $10, let's look how it's divided. Like I say, 25% of that $10 is paid to the sponsor of the shopper, all right? You referred a direct person, he makes a purchase, $10 comes back to the system, you get $250. 25% is distributed in a 2x20 matrix, 20 levels up, right? What we call residual volume. The other 25% is distributed in the sponsor lineage, as I've explained on the previous page. $250 now is kept for that sponsor lineage, and 25% is distributed to Des Alpes to complete the development, all the costs that will be part and give value also to the company in time, because this will become very, very important. But we have that income will be used for the development, for the coming in place, putting all kinds of stuff in place for the future. Okay, this is what we are preparing. So let's look now at the ambassador comp plan. Okay, now we've seen what the marketplace. Now let's look at the ambassador. So an ambassador pays $100 US monthly. Okay, you, an ambassador, 100 goes to the sponsor 100%. So you pay $100 for ambassador one. $100 goes directly to your sponsor if he's qualified. If it's not qualified, it doesn't go to him. It can go up, okay, depending if he's qualified or not. One directly sponsored ambassador. Now that you have sponsored your first ambassador, well, you get $100. That $100 goes up 100% to you. And if you sponsor a second directly sponsored ambassador, same thing. That $100 goes directly to you. So two directly sponsored ambassadors, total of $200 right now in income. Now, same thing here. Your ambassadors, and you can move up to ambassador two. Okay. Now they start sponsoring also. They have two directly sponsorees. Well, they get $200. Same thing for your other ambassador. He sponsors his own ambassador. He has two directly sponsorees. $200 goes to him, and they can move up also to ambassador two. Okay. Now everybody is moving up the steps, the next levels of ambassador. So let's say now you're an ambassador two. Ambassador two, $200 is shared 100% to the qualified sponsor lineage going up. Okay? So you pay $200 for ambassador two. $100 goes to your first qualified upline. And the other $100 goes to the next qualified ambassador two in the upline. Okay? Now, when you're two directly sponsored ambassador, pay their ambassador two. So when they pay $200, their $200 goes up the same way. So the first $100 goes to you, and the second $100 goes to the first qualified upline that is ambassador two. Okay, and same thing for your second sponsored. He pays $200, $100 goes to you, and the other $100 goes up to the qualified upline. If you have four ambassadors, two at your second level, so your income potential is $600. You have six, you're receiving $100 from six people under you on your two levels. So, and now you can move up to ambassador three. Because you have $600 in income, you can move up to ambassador three. So, as I've explained, on your level one, you have two people, pay $100, poof, you get $200 in income. Once they pay their ambassador two, you have six people now under you, right? And your income potential is up to $600. And now on your level three, if you have 8 people in your level three that pay their ambassador three, now you have 14 people paying $100. So your income is up to $1,400. Same thing on your level four. Level four in Matrix, if you have 16 people on your level four and they're level four, okay, that means you have 30 people now paying $100 going up to you, which your income potential is $3,000. And same thing for Ambassador 5. Ambassador 5, you will have 62 people going $100 going up when they reach the level 5. Okay? So your gross income potential is up to $11,400. If you do the math here, that's the potential. And minus the ambassador level cost, so whatever you pay in the costs, excuse me, this will create a net income potential up to $9,760 every month. Okay, every month you requalify. Well, that's the income potential that you can get every month from the ambassador comp plan. So let's talk about spillover. Okay, spillover is very, very important. So $100 is divided in the matrix 100%. So you have sponsored your first ambassador, you get $100. That's clear. Now, let's say on your second level, on your first level, excuse me, an ambassador's placed there, but coming from the upline. but you're qualified, right? This is what I call spillover. Now you receive $50, you're qualified. He's directly placed on your first level. You get $50, and the upline, the sponsor, receives the other $50. This is how the $100 is splitted. Now your second level is filled. Let's say it's filled. Everybody sponsored ambassador. Everybody sponsor their own. Now you sponsor your second ambassador, which is placed on your third level, right here. What happens then? Well, because he's placed on this ambassador's first level, this ambassador is qualified. He receives $50. And who receives the other $50? You, as the sponsor, receive the second $50. So now the $100 was split in two ways. Qualified, $50. Then your sponsor, the other one gets $50. Okay? Because he's placed on this guy's first level. So let's talk compression, because compression, let's talk the first scenario. Okay, first level, you sponsor one ambassador placed on your first level while you receive the $100. Now, let's say you sponsor an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur now is placed here on your first level. Did not come ambassador yet. Just an entrepreneur. Paid the $29 a month and had sponsored one person. Okay, you receive zero because he's an entrepreneur in the ambassador plan. But now you sponsor a second ambassador, and is placed on your second level under the entrepreneur. Where does the $100 goes? It goes directly to you. Compression happens. This one is compressed. The entrepreneur is compressed. You receive $100 because you are the sponsor of the entrepreneur, first of all. And second of all, you are the first qualified ambassador going up, and you're the sponsor, right? Let's say now the entrepreneur sponsors an ambassador. This may happen. The same entrepreneur sponsors an ambassador. Well, he's not qualified to be as an ambassador. He does not get the $100. The $100 goes to you. You're directly going up. You're the sponsor of the entrepreneur on the first level and going directly up. So the $100 goes directly to you. Okay, you're qualified. You get $100. That is the first scenario. Let's look now at a second scenario. So, if one ambassador is placed at your first level, you could be the sponsor or not, does not matter. One entrepreneur is placed on your second level. Okay? And you sponsor now one ambassador that you sponsor that is placed on your third level, directly under this entrepreneur. Compression happens. What happens? Well, the first qualified ambassador going up. So following the line, all right, the entrepreneur is not qualified. He is qualified. So he receives $50, and the other $50 goes up to you. Okay, so for you to complete $200, you must sponsor at least two people. Wherever they are placed in the system, you will always get $50. Even if it's lower, you will get $50. Once you sponsor a second one, you will get that $50. All right. So to get that $200 completely, you will need to sponsor at least two persons in the system. So let's look now at the levels D. Okay, I said there are conditions. So once you pay the $100 an ambassador, you now open to 12 levels deep from the marketplace. So you have a residual volume income potential over 8,000 shoppers. If you do the math of all the people that are here, that's a potential of over 8,000 shoppers. Pay ambassador 2, it's $200 the cost. Now you open up to 14 levels deep from the marketplace. Residual volume income potential is on over 32,000 shoppers. And here's the cool stuff that I want to add is once you have paid your ambassador 2 and you open 14 levels, you open 14 levels for life. Okay? It's open forever. Same thing as when you reach ambassador 3. You pay that $330, $300 for the cost of ambassador 3, $30 goes to the 2x20 matrix. Now, for the marketplace matrix, now you open up to 16 levels deep from the marketplace. So you have a residual volume income potential over 130 shoppers if you do the math here of all these shoppers, right? And again, you pay that once. Once you have reached that level once in your lifetime, you are open to up to those levels for life. Ambassador 4, same thing. The cost is $400, $440, I should say. $40 for ambassador, pays the ambassador level. $40 goes into that 2x20 matrix for the marketplace, and you open up to 18 levels deep from the marketplace. So you have a residual volume income potential on over 520,000 shoppers. Once you reach Ambassador 5, you pay your Ambassador 5, $550. $500 pays your Ambassador level. 50 goes into that 2x20 matrix. Now you open up to 20 levels from the marketplace. Once you have reached this level once, you are open for life, and you have residual volume income potential over 2 million shoppers in the system. And it can be a lot more once we have merchants coming on board and merchants are bringing their clients on board. So this is where the potential is going to grow in time. So as the Ambassador 6 and 7, okay, right now, the way it is programmed, and it's going to change in time, but the way it's programmed right now, the cost is $1,100 once a year, okay, once a year. $1,000 is distributed 10 levels going up, okay? Right now, today, you must be qualified Ambassador 6 to receive that $100. This will change in time because reprogrammation is going to be done to be distributed in a more better way, okay? And the balance compresses up. So $100 goes to the 2x20 matrix. Residual volume, $100 goes to that marketplace matrix, okay? Same thing for Ambassador 7. The cost is $2,200, and you pay this once in a lifetime, okay? Right now, you must be qualified to be Ambassador 6. So $2,000 now is distributed 20 levels going up. And as I just said, you must be qualified Ambassador 7 to receive a part of that. So to receive $100 will change in time once we have reprogrammed. Okay, the balance compresses up. $200 goes to the 2x20 matrix in residual volume. Okay, this is how it's distributed today. It will change in time. It's got to be reprogrammed. And once we reprogram, everybody's going to be very, very happy. Okay, so the vision is what? As we say, the roadmap is always the same now. October 31st, we did the start. We started the pre-launch, international portal opening. We are still building the community, international marketplace, begin to add new products. This is should happen in the next week. New products are going to be added. And as we go until we reach the spring, okay, more products are going to be added. Spring, we're looking to have an official launch. March, April, May, we'll see how the development of the global marketplace is going to happen. We're going to reveal new products, okay? We're going to have marketing tools for members, for merchants. Online merchants are going to be added before and going on. So online merchants is very soon. As soon as the global marketplace is solid and in place, then we're going to start to add some merchants online. We're going to have the health app, okay, which is just an amazing tool. Tell you the truth, and when I saw this, I said I blew my mind myself. I'll probably be the first customer to use that. And more new products and services are going to be launched, added to pay cards. So a lot of stuff is going to be done until here we reach spring. Okay, and afterwards, we're looking for the next year to have a launch on local merchants worldwide. Well, in every country, there's going to be trainings here. It's not just for anybody to go see local merchants. You have to have some sort of development. This is very important. Why I'm telling you this? Because I did develop in other systems where we are adding merchants, and it was not done for everybody. There has to be training. There has to be a way. There's an approach to be done. So this will be in trainings, okay? And so setup of local merchants will be done progressively by country. So whomever gets ready in his country will be able now to go open up and do put in local merchants. We're gonna have the promotional coupons, gift card program. We're gonna have a mobile app. The mobile app where you'll be able to do all your shopping and also run your business from the mobile app. Okay, so all this is going to be ready for the next year. It's a lot of work, a lot of things to be put together. As I say, we're building a generational business. We're not here for 2 days. We're here for years and years and years to come.